Jackie Sinclair is a busy travel writer. She is career-driven and passionate about her job. The movie is about unpredictable journeys and how everything happens for a reason because love can be found in unexpected ventures. Jackie usually wakes up early and has no time to rest. She rushes out of her house to make it to an urgent meeting with the client she is supposed to interview. As she hurries out, she packs her work bag and forgets to pick up her purse and her phone. Once outside, she realizes that she locked herself out. For a moment, she thinks about a way to get inside the house. Then, she starts knocking on her neighbor's door, but they are nowhere to be found. Jackie has no other option but to pick up a rock, thinking she could hit the glass and open the door easily. All of a sudden, a police officer shows up. Jackie is embarrassed by what she was about to do and smiles innocently at the officer. While Jackie is a big shot writer in the city, Sean Davis is a park ranger who enjoys working in the silence nature provides. He is a social person who takes his job seriously and works many hours to help people so they can have a fun experience outdoors. Every year, Sean applies for grants in order to remodel a nature center in his area. Sean wants more people to come to the park where he works. He is seeking financial support so more visitors can appreciate the beauty of the park. It means so much to his family because it is where his parents got engaged. Sean's father had made a ring out of a stone in the park, so the place is memorable for his entire family. Jackie tells her father what happened in the morning after the police officer caught her in the act. When he made sure that the house belonged to her, he called a locksmith. So, Jackie missed the important meeting as a result. Jackie's father is worried that his daughter is overworking, constantly running from one hotel to the next. Jackie reminds him that constant movement is what her job entails. She can't be a travel writer if she is not willing to travel. He does not see anything wrong with working, but he thinks his daughter deserves some time for herself to relax. Jackie acknowledges the fact that he has a point because he knows what is best for her. Jackie's best friend Annette feels the same way. Although Jackie believes that her work is basically one vacation after another, Annette tells her that it is still all work all the time. Jackie did not realize that all she does is work, so she agrees with her friend that maybe she just needs a little getaway to be inspired. Annette suggests the best idea for Jackie, which is glamping. Jackie hears this and tells her friend that there is nothing glamorous about camping, so glamour camping is not an option she is willing to explore. Annette shows Jackie what she is talking about, sensing that Jackie's resolution might waver upon seeing a picture of the motorhome. Annette and her husband got an incredible deal because they wanted to rent it to spice things up, but his work called and he is longer going, so Annette is thrilled to have a girls' trip. Jackie tries to find excuses not to go, but Annette tells her she needs someplace serene. Jackie finally agrees to go. Annette is not the best driver. In fact, she warns Jackie that she almost hit 3 cars on the way to pick her up. She thinks Jackie should drive instead. Jackie snatches the keys, displeased that she gets to drive as well. Jackie and Annette share old memories and play games on the road. They discuss their love life since Annette is in a stable relationship, while Jackie has no time for love. Jackie would love to meet someone, but it is so hard when she is constantly traveling. Jackie and Annette finally make it to the park. They are welcomed by Daisy, Sean's co-worker. She gives them a map of the park, but they do not easily find their parking place and keep driving in circles until Sean calls for them to stop the vehicle. Jackie and Annette do not understand what Sean is saying and almost hit him when they back up. Sean laughs, sensing that this is the first time Jackie is driving a motorhome. Sean helps them understand the instructions on the map they are holding. Annette thinks the ranger is cute and that Jackie should give him a chance, especially because he was eyeing her charmingly. Jackie says that she is glamping to relax, not chase a stranger around. Jackie and Annette watch the beautiful nature around them. Jackie finally admits that Annette was right. This place is perfect, but perfection is a hard thing to achieve, especially when Jackie is involved. She notices that their fridge is broken, so she suggests they ask the nice ranger if he would be willing to help them. He might know how to fix it. Sean tells them that their motorhome is tilted, which is why all the refrigerant fluid moved to one side. He also suggests that if the problem is not fixed, they can buy a refrigerator from the market, which closes in about 10 minutes. Sean tells them he can make a few calls to help them, but Jackie tells him she will figure it out. She thinks that leaving the food outside in the cold would be a good option. It will give them time to buy a refrigerator the next day. In the middle of the night, Jackie is awakened by mysterious sounds. Annette heard them too, and it turns out it is just a raccoon. They are relieved and instantly go back to sleep. What they did not expect was that the same raccoon made a mess of their food. It is all gone. Jackie goes to the camp shop to get what she and Annette need. She hears Sean speaking to one of the visitors about the nature center. Sean seemingly wishes to convince the man to pay it a visit, but the man tells the ranger that he heard from someone that there was not much to see in the center. Sean is disappointed to hear this and tells the man that they are in the process of fixing it, but it is still a great place. Sean already saw the mess outside Jackie's motorhome, He smiles, knowing that such a thing could have been avoided if it was not for Jackie's stubbornness. Sean feels pressured because he still has not received a grant to remodel the nature center. Daisy picks up on this since he looks down and his spirits are crushed. She tells him that his mother is not going to blame him if things do not work out because she knows how hardworking and caring he is. Sean's mother had experienced the same thing. She had a tough time getting grants as well. Daisy learns that Sean is trying to make it up to his mom by hiking all the way to the stone where she and his dad took their memorable picture. Sean wants to make a necklace to match her ring out of the same stone. Daisy tells Sean that his mother is not disappointed in him, but he is still determined to give the hike a try. Jackie goes for a run in the woods, and when she returns to the motor home, Annette gives her more bad news. There is no hot water. Annette already sought Daisy's help, but she told her there is nothing she can do. It can only be fixed in a few days. Jackie can't believe this. Annette tells her to go to the public showers. Jackie does not know how the showers work. What she does not know is that Daisy already complained to Sean about them because visitors have been having a hard time using them. Sean follows Jackie inside to fix the problem since that is his specialty in the park, to mend anything that is broken. Sean knocks first, but Jackie does not hear him. At that moment, the water runs out and she can't even open her eyes. As Sean is working inside, Jackie comes out of the shower, and she can't see Sean. He awkwardly clears his throat to make sure she knows someone is in there with her, and she mistakes him for someone else since she can't see clearly with shampoo all over her eyes. Jackie asks him if she can borrow a quarter. Sean gives Jackie the quarter, and that is when she finally opens her eyes. Jackie does not understand what he is doing there. Jackie can't get over the fact that he did not knock, but Sean argues that he did. Jackie tells him that this place could use some upgrades. Sean urges her to make a list and Jackie agrees to this. She turns around to use the quarter, but it slips out of her hand and falls on the ground. Sean picks it up for her and decides to do it for her. Jackie ends up writing a list and even gives it to Sean in front of Daisy. Sean was kidding, but Jackie goes on and on about the many ways the place could become much more functional. Although Sean and Jackie argue, Daisy tells her that they will make sure to take everything she said into consideration. As soon as Jackie leaves, Daisy tells Sean that she might like him. Sean chuckles and sarcastically says that Jackie might even be his biggest fan. Daisy tells Sean that Jackie is a travel writer, so they should look her up. Some of her articles have 1 million views, so Daisy thinks this could be what they have been waiting for. If they can get Jackie to write an article about the park, more people will visit. Sean laughs at that, knowing that Jackie would never do that since she is everything but impressed with their facilities. Annette can't help but feel the crackly chemistry between her friend and the handsome ranger. Jackie thinks that all the air Annette has been breathing has made her completely delusional because there is nothing between her and Sean. The next morning, Annette informs Jackie of her departure because her sister is in labor. Annette needs to get to the hospital, so she thinks Jackie should stay behind because the motor home needs a lot of fixing before it is driven again anywhere. Jackie is appalled by the idea of staying alone, but she has no other option. Sean finally musters the courage to speak to Jackie. He hears of her complaints again, but he tells her she might enjoy the experience a bit more if she stops overthinking things. Jackie hopes to catch up on some work and asks Sean where she can get decent Wi-Fi. He tells her she can try the nature center. Jackie finds the place in the end after getting lost more than once. She sees Sean training junior rangers there and sticks around to watch his presentation. Jackie admits that Sean is good with kids. They are actually his favorite part of the job. Jackie thinks the center should incorporate interactive electronic displays once they receive a grant. Sean does not share her opinion. He likes the idea of the place not being dependent on technology. The experience he wants people to go through should be a chance to unplug and spend time with friends and family. Jackie insists that it could be beneficial because he has got a lot of competition when it comes to places where families can vacation. Sean tells Jackie that he will be hiking to a beautiful waterfall the next day if she wants to join him. Jackie thinks it might be nice to see it in person. Jackie finds Sean playing guitar for the Junior Rangers. She tells Sean that she does not remember the last time she saw a group of kids that were not on their phones. This is what Sean loves about this place, that it takes people to simpler times. Sean tells Jackie about the purpose of his hike. He is looking for a sphalerite. Jackie thinks it is some sort of spider, but he tells her it is a mineral that sparkles more than diamonds. His father found it 41 years ago in the park and turned it into an engagement ring. Jackie thinks that it is the most romantic thing she has ever heard. Sean's mother is a retired ranger and she built the nature center because she wanted people to respect and preserve nature. Jackie now understands why Sean wants to renovate the center so badly. Jackie tells Sean that just like him, she grew up with great parents. They encouraged her to follow her dreams and still insist to treat her like a precious child. Sean asks Jackie to take some of the weight off her. Jackie hesitates because he is already carrying quite a lot, but he insists he is used to it. He thinks they should stop by a beautiful place where they can rest and have lunch. Sean thinks it must be fun staying at luxury hotels all over the world. Jackie smiles, knowing that he must have looked up her articles. Jackie took an internship at a travel magazine and that is how it all started for her. As a young girl, Jackie never stayed at hotels when she was traveling with her parents because they had friends in every state. Her parents were frugal, but they also never wanted to do anything new. Jackie hoped for an exciting life. She always wondered about how it feels like to stay in luxurious hotels and is now living her dream. Sean and Jackie find one of the campers in a difficult situation. He tells them that his dog Rico's toy is stuck in between the rocks and he does not know how to get it. The toy is special for his dog and that is why he does not want to give it up. Sean happily helps him and Jackie takes a picture of the cute dog. Jackie wants to know what Sean is planning to do with the sphalerite. He tells her that he wants to make a necklace for a special woman in his life. Her name is Evelyn. Sean tells her he has known Evelyn for a long time, about 36 years. Sean looks at Jackie's shocked expression and smiles, admitting it is for his mother. Jackie thinks that makes him the best son on the planet. Sean makes sure to tell Jackie that he is not seeing anyone. Jackie thinks relationships require a lot of work and she already has one she prioritizes. Sean thinks she will change her mind when she meets the one she loves because then, nothing else would matter. Sean does not see distance as a problem, but Jackie says that in order for a couple to stay together, they need stability. Sean thinks people should focus on what they have when they have it, instead of worrying when they do not. Distance gives people something to look forward to. Jackie and Sean reach the waterfall. Jackie was a bit skeptical and fearful that Sean was exaggerating its beauty, but now that she gets to see it with her own eyes, Jackie is highly impressed. Sean tries to find the rock formation his father found years ago in the same location. Jackie comforts a disappointed Sean because he could not find the precious stone. He thinks they should at least enjoy the rest of their day in the waterfall even though he could not achieve the goal. At the same time, Evelyn surprised Daisy back at the campsite. She is excited to see her son, but learns that he will be gone for the day. She asks Daisy to take her to the nature center. Daisy tells Evelyn that things have not worked out well since they still have not received a grant. Sean was so excited to bring change to the park, but only a few people care about the area. Jackie thinks that more people will be flooding into the area had they known this place exists. Sean finds it a perfect opportunity to ask Jackie if she would be willing to help him get the word out. The magazines Jackie writes for are all about glamour. They would not be interested in nature. Jackie wishes she could help, but she doesn't know how to. Sean refuses to give up. He thinks everything happens for a reason and he can't wait to see how the future will treat the place. Sean teases Jackie for having been able to convert her. After all, she hated nature when she arrived at the park, and now she is its biggest fan. The whole experience has been better than expected, in a lot of ways. As Sean tries to decipher the meaning behind her words, a snail falls on her shoulder and scares her. Sometimes, birds drop snails and one happens to fall on none other than Jackie. Jackie takes a selfie with Sean. She wants to send it to Annette to prove that her plan to get her to focus has worked. As Jackie looks at the pictures on her phone, she notices something she caught when taking a photo of little Rico. Jackie takes the photograph of Sean's dad and compares the two, realizing that they have found the rock formation. Sean hugs Jackie because she is the reason his goal is achieved. He stares at her for a little too long, as she is smiling beautifully at him and her eyes are sparkling with joy. They take a selfie together in the same spot where his parents stood years ago. Jackie thinks his mother will love the gift because it is so meaningful and special. She urges him to tell Evelyn the story of how they found it. Jackie is excited to know that she will be seeing Sean the next day. She now has something to look forward to, as she enjoyed his company more than she had expected. Sean is happy to see Evelyn. The woman hears about Jackie and is secretly thrilled to hear more about her. Sean tells Evelyn that nothing is happening between him and Jackie, she is just another camper. Evelyn never heard her son mention taking anyone with him to the waterfall, which is why she was hoping Sean was showing interest in her. Evelyn is celebrating her 60th birthday in a few days, and that is why she came to the campsite. Sean did not expect her to arrive so early and is sad that his mother had to see the nature center before he fulfilled his promise to her. Sean wanted to turn the center into what Evelyn always dreamed it would be, but he feels as though he already failed. Evelyn tells him that the only way to fail is to stop trying. Jackie seems to enjoy her stay at the camp a little too much. Solitude does not bother her as she knows exactly how to organize her time well. Jackie may not be able to write an article for Sean, but she writes an amazing grant essay so the park could get the exposure it needs. Jackie thinks a new nature center would give campers of all ages a first look into the wonders of what the park has to offer. Jackie thinks that Sean deserves to see his vision come true. Daisy is glad that Jackie is asking for Sean. Jackie has a surprise for him, so she asks Daisy if she could use her printer. Jackie explores Sean and Daisy's workspace and prints a couple of pages of her application for the Lincoln grant. She overhears Sean and Daisy speaking about the article he could not convince her to write. Daisy is surprised there would be no article, even after she saw the beautiful waterfall. Jackie leaves their office, feeling as though Sean took her there merely for the article. After she leaves, Sean tells Daisy that their hike was much more meaningful because he could not help but wish to show her more about hiking, nature, and camping. He was so excited to spend more time with her. Jackie throws her grant essay in the trash can and leaves for good. Sean comes around to see where she is, but learns that she is gone. Sean was planning to give her flowers and a little note, but now he understands that she left without even saying goodbye. Sean is heartbroken and can't understand what he did wrong. As far as he knows, the two were getting along just fine. Jackie returns to the comfort of her own home, but is surprised by the loneliness she feels. She is back to real life. Sean discovers Jackie's grant essay and reads it. He thinks about contacting Jackie and leaves her a message. The things she said about him and about the park touched him, but he does not understand why she just disappeared. Jackie feels used and does not wish to return his call. She thought the whole purpose of their hike was to use her to gain an article out of it. Evelyn and Daisy think Sean should pursue her and find out where she stays. Sean suddenly shows up on Jackie's doorstep. He asks how she can write such beautiful words and not even say goodbye. He thought they had a connection, which is why he left everything behind and set out to find her. Jackie confronts him, thinking that Sean used his charm and all the time he spent with her just for publicity. Sean tells her that she misunderstood his intention. He actually happens to like her company. He wanted to show her the waterfall because he hoped it would make her like the park more. Sean did not expect the outcome of the whole trip, which revolved around her only. He was happy seeing her laugh and have fun. In fact, he has not opened up to anybody in a long time. The article and the grant essay do not mean anything to him. She does more than anybody else. He rips the essay to pieces just to prove his point. Jackie listens to Sean's confession, but she tells him she has a lot of work to do. Sean is disappointed, so he leaves her alone. On Evelyn's birthday, Sean gives his mom the special gift, which makes her cry, and at that moment, a late Daisy shows up to the party as well with a present. Daisy gives Sean an envelope, which was delivered by a messenger. Sean is surprised to see that it is from the Lincoln grant. Although Sean did not apply for it, he reads Jackie's last name and is shocked to see that they have been awarded this year's grant. Daisy still believes that Sean should drive back to Jackie's house because it is a sign that they should be together. Although Jackie made it clear that she does not want to see him again, Daisy thinks she might have changed her mind. Evelyn tells Sean that he already knows Jackie is the one. He should be persistent because she is worth it. At home, Jackie's mind is filled with memories of her with Sean. She does not listen to a word Annette is saying because all she thinks about is Sean. Jackie finds Sean holding a dog outside her house. She can't believe what she is seeing. Sean asks her if she remembers the dog that lost its toy close to the waterfall. He waves the dog's hand and tells her that it is Rico's brother. Sean brought it because he has a question for Jackie. Sean tells Jackie that the dog wants to know if she and Sean can start over. Sean proceeds to tell her that she is the most amazing woman he has met in a very long time. He would have never used her like that because what he has for her is real. Jackie also hears that their application has been accepted. Sean puts his ear close to the puppy and tells Jackie that he wants to know if they can finally kiss. Jackie can't think of anything she would like more.